I was putting out some great proposals, but they just weren't landing like I had wanted them to. Do I need to drop my pricing? Is it too much? Is it too little? Having Justin go through and audit my proposals was what really helped out. My name is Dale L. Roberts. I am the host of Self-Publishing with Dale on YouTube, where I run 2 channels devoted to self-publishing for authors. I am an award-winning and best-selling author, and I've been doing this for the past decade. And for the last 8 years, I've been teaching people how to do this as well, writing and publishing books over on YouTube. And I've grown quite a massive brand between 2 channels. So this is definitely like my full-time business between doing books and videos. I came into this kind of blindly because there was one point I was just speaking to the head of a company through a video chat. It was just a regular video chat. He kind of took me by surprise when he said, "Hey, how much are your sponsorships?" I was like, oh, I thought like, at that time, it wasn't one of those things I thought was going to be available to me, because I felt like, quote unquote, my following's too small. He had already pretty much said, hey, I don't care about the size of your following. I care about the audience that we're reaching here. See, that was the big thing, because I knew in my head, people want to see results. They don't care about my tens of thousands of subscribers. They want to see results. So it was from that very first sponsorship, even though I charged probably way less than I should have, I got the best results that I could, because then I could kind of shop myself around. The funny thing, actually, Justin and I met each other through mutual friend Nick Nimmin over on YouTube, and we got together for a video chat, and this is well before his coaching and such, but I knew that he was an expert in his field as somebody in sponsorships. And then you circle back around, I started seeing videos about Creator Wizard over on Instagram. I said, oh gosh, I know this guy. And see, we'd only met once before, and I started watching the videos, and I'm taking notes as I'm going along. These are just free videos, by the way, but I was able to tweak some of the things, learning some of the small aspects of dealing with sponsorships and brand deals. Fast forward just a little bit later after that, I had got a one-on-one consultation with him. That right there was the big game changer. My biggest pain point is I didn't feel confident about my proposals, because I was only closing, 1 out of every 2 people, which everybody could probably admit, 50% closing rate's pretty good, but I just wasn't 100% confident. And I was putting out some great proposals, but they just weren't landing like I had wanted them to. I wasn't sure, was the pricing? Do I need to drop my pricing? Is it too much? Is it too little? Am I offering too much? Or am I not offering enough? So that was my biggest issue, was there was just a lot of question marks in my head. Having Justin go through and audit my proposals was what really helped out, because he was able to pinpoint some of the areas where I was weakest. And a lot of it had to do with I was giving the wrong analytics. Here's my subscribers, here's my watch time, here's my views, things like that. He's like, no. He's like, they don't care about that. Just toss that out. And I mean, it was an hour with him, and it was an hour of just me soaking things up. I'm just writing down notes like crazy. And I spent probably the next week or 2 weeks just refining and tweaking a lot of my proposal stuff until it really fit exactly what he had said. My closing rate went from a 50% closing rate to a 66% closing rate. I was seeing 2/3 of the deals closing out. And the beautiful thing is, some of the ones that were rejecting, though, they were staying on my radar, and there was at least some back and forth conversation where I was able to strike up something later on down the line. But as far as confidence goes, you just can't put a price on something like that. It's crazy to think, because as an independent author, you are only paid based on sales. As soon as I sell 1 book, that's it, I'm done. But now let's say that there's a brand or a company that aligns with the message that I have within the book. Now we're talking about a whole new world right here. This is crazy, because now I'm delivering the exact value that the readers come to expect from this book, and align them with the right brands and such. I started getting what we call in the business in advance. If you were to tell any author out there, like, hey, you can get paid ahead, so that way it'll cover your book cover design costs, your editing costs, your formatting costs, your marketing and promotion, and you'll have money at the end of the day to enjoy for yourself, it's a huge game changer. And I think that, having sponsorships on books really made me kind of realize, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So again, sponsorships aren't just the icing on the cake. It can be the cake as well. You could be a brand new creator or an author. You could be a small-time business owner. If you're looking for a way to drive more revenue into your business by way of sponsorships, then Justin's exactly for you.